Weak men want attention. Strong men want power. And those are completely different things. Attention is loud, temporary, emotional, but power is quiet, controlled, built slowly in private. This is why weak men constantly perform for the world. They need validation, recognition, approval. They want people to see them becoming successful. Strong men move differently. They disappear, work silently, build discipline silently, and return with results nobody expected. Because real power does not waste energy trying to look powerful. It focuses on becoming powerful. And modern society has completely confused the two. Attention feels like success to weak men. Many men today are addicted to being seen, posting constantly, showing off constantly, talking constantly about plans they have not accomplished yet. Because attention creates the illusion of importance. Even without real achievement, the brain receives emotional reward from recognition itself. Likes, views, compliments, approval, and over time, some men begin replacing real progress with performance. They become obsessed with looking successful instead of becoming successful. This is why weak men often talk more than they work. Because talking creates immediate validation. Discipline does not. Strong men understand the value of silence. Strong men do not feel the need to announce everything. They understand something most people never learn. Attention scatters energy. The more people know about your goals, the more distractions enter your mind. Opinions, expectations, pressure, envy, and weak men become emotionally dependent on those reactions. But disciplined men protect their focus. They work quietly. No constant updates. No desperate need for applause. Because real growth happens privately long before the world notices it publicly. And people who build silently often become far more dangerous than people constantly seeking validation. Weak men chase image. Strong men build substance. Weak men obsess over appearance. How powerful they look. How important they seem. How admired they appear online. But strong men focus on substance. Discipline, skill, emotional control, financial stability, mental strength. Because image without substance eventually collapses. And deep down, everyone senses the difference. This is why some men can appear impressive publicly while feeling empty privately. Their identity depends entirely on external reactions. But strong men build foundations internally first. And internal strength creates external presence naturally, without forced performance. Real power requires sacrifice. Weak men want rewards without discomfort, attention without discipline, status without struggle, respect without self-control. But power demands sacrifice, loneliness, consistency, patience, delayed gratification. And most people cannot tolerate delayed gratification anymore. Modern culture trained people to seek instant stimulation constantly. Instant attention, instant dopamine, instant validation. But strong men become comfortable doing difficult things without immediate reward. Because they understand something dangerous. The ability to suffer strategically creates advantage over emotionally impulsive people. Attention-seeking often hides insecurity. The louder someone constantly tries to appear powerful, the more insecurity they often hide internally. Because truly strong men rarely need to convince everyone they are strong. They do not constantly seek approval. They do not panic when ignored. And they do not emotionally collapse without recognition. Weak men, however, depend heavily on external validation. Their confidence rises and falls based on attention from others. And emotionally dependent people become easy to manipulate. Because whoever controls your validation controls your emotions. This is why emotional independence becomes a form of power itself. Strong men control themselves first. Most weak men try controlling other people before controlling themselves. They seek dominance externally while remaining emotionally unstable internally. But real strength begins with self-control, controlling emotions, impulses, distractions, desires. Because a man who cannot control himself will eventually lose control of everything else too. This is why emotionally disciplined men naturally feel intimidating. Their energy feels grounded, calm, focused, and in a world full of impulsive behavior, self-control has become increasingly rare, which makes disciplined men stand out even more. Power grows in private. Most people only see results. They never see the isolation behind them, the discipline, the routines, the sacrifices, the mental battles nobody talks about. Strong men understand that power is built quietly over time, not through constant performance, not through endless talking, but through repetition, consistency, and emotional resilience. This is why many powerful individuals move silently for long periods. Because while weak men chase visibility, strong men are building foundations that last. And when the results finally appear, people often think success happens suddenly. But real power is almost always built invisibly first. Weak men seek attention because attention creates temporary feelings of importance. Strong men build power because power creates lasting freedom. One depends on external validation. The other depends on internal discipline. And modern society constantly pushes men toward performance instead of substance, toward visibility instead of growth, toward attention instead of mastery. But real strength is rarely loud. It does not constantly announce itself. It does not desperately seek recognition. It works quietly, builds patiently, controls itself completely. And eventually, the man who focused on building power while everyone else chased attention becomes impossible to compete with.